So our third wine is the 2019 Titus. This is their family estate reserve Cabernet Sauvignon from Napa Valley. So I think the Titus name might be a name that is not as widely known outside of Napa Valley, but in Napa Valley, they are very much so considered part of the fabric of Napa Valley. The family has been growing grapes in the valley for 50 years. And then in the late 90s, early 2000s, they decided to stop selling their grapes and keep it back and hold the grapes back for their own production and start doing estate bottling. Philip Titus has been the winemaker at Sommelier for many years, so a lot of great connections and history in the Napa Valley. So their vineyard, they have a 50-acre property that's in St. Helena, and then they also have a property, which is where this comes from, which is 10 miles north of there. It's a 10-acre property, and it's a vineyard that is on a rocky kind of volcanic knoll that rises out of the valley floor. And it produces this beautiful Cabernet that is really special. So this is my first time having it, and I am pretty smitten. So I think the nose on this is so classic. I love old school Napa Cab. I think there is just something that immediately kind of is nostalgic about it, and you know how special when you have a really good bottle of Cabernet Sauvignon is that taste exactly like Napa. So it's got that blackcurrant, blackberry, it's got it's ripe and sweet, but it's not over the top. There's this great kind of like green bell pepper quality to it, and even like the just elderberry in a way as well. There's this like really fresh, sweet greenness to it that's just seamlessly integrated into the wine, as well as the oak. You know that this has spent time in oak. It definitely gets kind of the reserve treatment, 22 months in new French oak, and that just adds to the pedigree of this wine, adds to overall the complexity. Wow. This is mouth-filling. It is very much so, has some beautiful acidity. It makes you salivate. It makes you, it's not cloying. It doesn't kind of just like, overpower you. It's got this great breadth and expanse. And I think the tannins on here are very ripe and plush and approachable in their youth. The 2019 vintage was a fantastic vintage for Napa. Really one of the best in the top last couple decades, I would say. And really the Titus family kind of knocked it out of the park with this wine. Again, this wine is right up there with other wines that has a triple-digit price point. Easily, and if you slip this into a blind tasting and with some of those wines, you would be considered the winner of the tasting. I have no doubt. I would feel comfortable doing that, and I might just do that. I Corvin the wine, so I plan on keeping this for a while, and surprising my wine friends when that time comes. So hope you enjoyed all the wines that we selected for you this shipment, and thank you so much again for being a part of the Vino Vest Wine Club.